This is the Supreme Court of the United States. The hour is late, and the night will be long, because a judgment must be made before the court convenes tomorrow. A judgment which will determine whether a man lives or dies. One of these men is a justice of the Supreme Court. The other is law clerk. The justice's decision is crucial, for the rest of the court is split down the middle. There can be no appeal beyond this room.
What play was it, Eric, in which one character says, "Other sinners only speaker, murder shrieketh out"?
Something Elizabethan, sir? Chaucerian?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. There it is, sir. Tapes, testimonies, records.
Lives and the ripples they make.
Bradford Cubic? Police officer.
Yes,
I told him after I was through with the investigation he could make a call, yes. I don't need a warrant.
It hit me.
Cubic.
It hurt Carol.
Placing him under arrest on suspicion of murder.
Duchess of Malfi.
Well, nowhere in the records is there any mention of that name. The victim, Mommy, Mrs. Hartley, Carol, but nowhere the Duchess of Malfi.
That's the name of the play I was trying to remember. Tell you something, Eric. Every time I get a capital case, every time I know there's a man sitting in a death cell awaiting our decision, I wish I were at sea in that beat-up schooner of mine with a following wind and nothing more argumentative within 100 miles than a passing gull.
Kubek's guilt or innocence is not the issue here, sir. The question you must decide is what rule of law should govern. Was Kubek denied due process? And was his confession coerced from him in violation of his constitutional rights? That simple and that complex.
That the tape Kubik made on his personal history?
Yes, the one the prison psychiatrist forwarded to us.
Play it.
Okay, Brad. Let's go over it from the beginning. You were a first-year law student, and the Hartleys, one of the wealthiest families in the state. What brought you together, and how exactly did you come to meet Carol Hartley?
I saw this card on the school bulletin board, engraved, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Hartley. And under it, this handwriting, in a woman's hand, student wanted. Room and board for part-time work. Never seen anything so imposing as that house. I remember thinking, come on, Brad, keep on driving right back the way you came. It was just too beautiful. It made me feel inadequate. Just to look at it.
It's not nice manners to pick on somebody half your size.
Bessie's mine.
Deidre?
Deidre. Now, you give that to Janie this second.
You'll be sorry.
A playroom full of dolls, and that poor limp rag is what they fight over. Now, you know today is Janie's day to have Bessie. My husband brought it from Haiti, and it's been a bone of contention ever since.
Well, he should have brought two.
Well, with his schedule, I'm delighted he remembered to bring one. You came for the job. But one look, and you decided to pass. Promise you, you won't have to vacuum carpets or polish floors. We have competent help in the house. No, my husband wants someone to keep the grounds, as he puts it, manicured.
Oh, well, I don't know enough about...
He prefers a student to an older gardener. Thinks it's better for the children to be around bright young people. I do, too. Actually, he likes someone to drink with from time to time and someone to discuss the stock market with all the time.
I don't know a bull from a bear. And about that drinking partner, well, he's got you.
What's your name?
Brad Kubek, first-year law at State U.
Well, Brad Kubik, first-year law at State U. I don't drink, so that leaves the job open. But I'm really terribly late already. Girls, will you come here and help Mommy a minute? Church bazaar this afternoon, and guess who's on the committee? Darlings, would you take Mr. Kubek into the house and introduce him to Connie and ask Connie to give him the grand tour?
Okay.
That's
Bye,
right.
Mommy.
Goodbye, sweethearts. Be good girls. I'll see you later. And my husband will work out the rest with you, all right?
Well, maybe I should wait till he gets home.
Next week? Why not start today? Chicken Kiev for dinner. And Connie's Kiev is something you don't want to miss. You'd better hurry. Your escorts are getting restless. Please don't bruise those, Mr. Bartender. You know how particular my husband is.
Mr. Hartley said to stir 22 times clockwise and 23 counterclockwise.
And that way we'll never know what time it is.
Hi, darling. Oh, Ronnie just called, stranded in New York. Poor Marge is just desolate. You know how she loves to dance.
Well, don't look at me, honey.
Well, how about Brad?
I don't know how to dance.
Well, frankly, she doesn't know how too well either. Darling, you talk him into it, will you? Will I go play hostess?
Now, hold your jacket.
No, I don't think I'd better.
Oh, you're part of the family now. About 2 dead soldiers. Here we are. Already made. Go ahead, I'll mind the store. Let's listen to the tape Lieutenant Malloy made of Mr. Hartley the morning after the murder. Just talk into the mic, Mr. Hartley.
He danced all evening with Marge, with an almost stoic obedience. But he kept looking at Carol whenever he thought nobody would notice. And when the guests were gone, he insisted on cleaning up. I just off the road, 2-week trip, I wanted to be alone with Carol. He kept emptying ashtrays, polishing glasses. Connie will clean up in the morning. Why don't you turn in now?
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Hartley. I don't mind finishing up now.
Oh, dance with me, darling.
Oh, honey, I can still hear those plane engines. You ever try to foxtrot to a jet?
See why you mustn't ever, ever marry? The day draws to its predictable close. Sleep and silence.
Amen. And good knives. You coming?
Oh, you go ahead, darling. I'll show Brad where to put the glasses.
Good night, Brad.
Good night, Mr. Hartley.
Well, Brad, did you have a nice time tonight?
Yes, I had a great time. Thank you.
Good. Marge thought you were very nice. As a matter of fact, she made a special point of stopping on her way out to tell me so. I don't know if I ever showed you before. The old-fashioned glasses on the top shelf and the martinis on the bottom. See?
I'll get the hang of it one of these days.
Sure you will. Look, Connie will finish this in the morning. Oh, why don't you go to bed?
Oh, I don't mind.
No, really, I think you should.
But I want to.
No, but I said I think you should go to bed! Brad. I'm sorry.
Honey, will you come to bed?
Coming, Michael?
We're rather industrious for 3 o'clock in the morning, aren't we? We're so eager to clean up. I thought that's what we kept a staff for.
I missed you very much, Michael. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
I want you to be sure. Very, very sure.
Okay.
Here we go.
I saw Carol several times the next few days, but I decided to keep my distance and not talk to her. Law school seemed suddenly very unimportant to me, so I cut classes for a while. It was Carol who finally came to me.
Sorry to barge in on you, but they just delivered this, and I couldn't wait to bring it over. I just hope you'll like it as much as I did when I saw it in the window. I mean, just plain leather is one thing, but unborn calf, well, it would have been a criminal offense to pass it up. Unborn calf for an incubating lawyer, with apologies from the lady of the house. At first, I went into Morrison's to buy you a pipe, a peace pipe, after the silly way I acted the other night. But I thought a legal attaché...
Hardly I'm leaving. I'm falling behind in my studies.
Is it the children? Do they bother you?
No.
I don't think Michael nor I impose on you. Really, Brad, we thought you were happy here.
I should be closer to school. A room near campus would be better.
What if I told you I know what's troubling you?
Please, Mrs. Hartley,
You see me as Deidre's disciplinarian, as little Janie's jam wiper. You see me as Mrs. Michael Hartley of the Connecticut Hunt Club Hartleys. How little you really know me. You're not the only one in the world who's alone, Brad.
But you have everything.
People walk into a store and say, "Give me that. Wrap it, please. So easy." Where do you shop for love? How do you say, "I need love," without sounding like a hopeless fool? Don't leave, Brad. Please.
The Supreme Court of the United States has agreed to hear Bradford Kubek's appeal. Although life and death are at issue here, the Associate Justice must rule on one issue alone: whether Kubek's basic rights under the Constitution were violated at the time of his original confession.
Would you care to jump ahead, sir? From Kubek's history of the affair to the moment of his arrest and the subsequent hours of interrogation leading to his confession.
Allow me, please, Eric, to take the wings off the butterfly. The question of due process rests not only on the events that occurred, but also on the type of person to whom they occurred. Let's stay with Kubik and his statement to the prison psychiatrist.
Well, the question of Quebec's sanity appears never to have been an issue. There's a footnote here, made by the prison psychiatrist.
I made a note here, Brad, that you did not alone kill Carol Hartley. You hear me?
I killed her, all right.
You killed your mother, the teachers in your school, the girls who laughed at you or ignored you, were unaware of your very existence. You killed them all the same moment you killed Carol Hartley. Now, Brad, you told me that you haven't stammered once since you killed Mrs. Hartley. Doesn't it seem that that stammer was the unconscious expression of all the aggressions you felt toward a society that had denied you love? Or was it coincidence that the stammering disappeared at the same moment those aggressions came to the surface?
Does it make any difference?
To know, yes. A little earlier, you said, I still can't believe the first night we ever dated. I mean, we're ever together, away from the house. We went
to some county fair, 70 miles from Carol's home. I assured her the pigs and the cows would never gossip. I guess we better go. Good morning.
Good morning. What were you doing at Michael's desk?
Planning? Where are you going?
I've got to shower.
Come here.
No, Brad, I really do.
And I'll come to you.
Brad, please, it's dangerous.
Deidre and Janie are outside playing. I can hear them. Last night was the most beautiful night of my whole life.
Please, Brad.
I'm even going to study harder. I'm going to be the best attorney in this whole state. Give you everything you want.
Oh, Brad, what have I done?
I finally busted out.
Oh, Brad. It's over, Brad. Please try to understand what I'm going to say. And I hope I can say it kindly. Don't look like that, Brad. How do you think I feel? Please try to understand how ashamed I felt when Michael came home last night. And I knew it had to end. You have to see.
I can only say that I love you.
I was hoping you'd understand and make it easier on both of us. See it for what it is, for what it was. It's not fair to you, it's not fair to Michael, it's not fair to the children.
Leave him. Marry me. I need you.
Please don't be pathetic, Brad. After all, there'll be a lot of women you'll know and meet in your life. I think you'd better pack your things, and I'll tell Michael you had to move closer to the campus.
I left the Hartley place that morning. For the next 10 days, I couldn't study or sleep or eat. I tried to see her, but she just avoided me. If I couldn't see her, I could always see Mr. Hartley. He was just leaving for Madrid.
Well, I'd offer us a drink, Brad, but I should have left 10 minutes ago. You find a room near school?
Yes, sir. Closer to campus.
Well, I'm sorry about your leaving. We miss you. Well, maybe a quick one for the road, okay? And this time I'll mix.
Mr. Hartley.
Oh.
What do you think of somebody who hasn't got anything to offer, who wants to get married?
People have a way of getting together, Brad, despite money. If she's the right girl, I'm sure she'll understand. Pitch in.
What's so ironic is that I feel like I'm proposing to her father, asking his permission. Sir, I want to marry your daughter. Mr. Hartley, I want to marry your wife.
I know.
I don't think you understand.
Sometimes I wish I didn't, Brad. I sometimes think the fortunate people in this world are the bigots, the prejudiced, the haters. Everything is so simple for them.
I love her, and she loves me. And she's the first woman I ever knew. The first.
I'm sorry about that.
Well, how can you stand there and talk like that? I mean, what's the matter with you? Why don't you get angry or hit me? My father would have hit me. He would have thrown me out in the street. Why don't you throw her out in the street?
Would you pick her up if I did?
I would die for her.
Never did like this stuff. A woman sometimes finds surrender stimulating. Particularly someone younger. Someone less established. What was it Browning said about romantics? They thrive on the impossible.
Mr. Hartley.
Let me put it bluntly. You served your purpose. Carol recognizes her mistake, and she wants to wipe it out.
For the past 7 hours, I've come to know Bradford Cubic more intimately than I know my own son. Yet, knowing him, I must now forget everything about his frustrations and loneliness, forget how he found love, how he destroyed it, and himself.
And the Hartley family, sir. Let's not forget them.
Cubic's whole claim to unconstitutional conviction is based on the fact that during the crucial hours preceding his confession, he was denied counsel.
That's right.
In your opinion, was the confession coerced from Cubic?
Well, certainly he wasn't beaten or physically abused. But there are many ways of making a man confess.
Sure you don't want some dinner? You know you're not being very cooperative. Well, what do you expect, some good manners for some bad ones? Has anybody put a hand on you? No, I've just been photographed and fingerprinted and been poked at by police doctors, insulted by police psychiatrists. I've been booked and searched, humiliated and interrogated. Now, does that answer your question?
Well, we can settle the whole thing real easy. Just come on over with me to the polygraph section. If you got nothing to hide, the lie detector will clear you. You'll be on the street by 9 o'clock. How's that sound?
Whatever you'd get from that machine couldn't be used in court as evidence. Unless the attorney so stipulated.
Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. I keep forgetting. You're a lawyer.
Look, I demand to see an attorney.
Okay.
Who? I don't know who.
You want to look through the telephone directory? Pick one.
Frank?
Telephone directory.
Yeah, I guess I better.
Tell you what, you got a better idea. Let the court pick you one. They know who's best. You're liable to pick a clock. In your spot, you sure don't want a clock.
Yeah, maybe I could call my professor in school. He'd know to suggest somebody. He's a good friend. He's a real good friend.
Okay, we'll call him. As soon as you tell us what happened last night.
Nothing! When I woke up this morning, I felt sick. I thought, what if I've done something to hurt Carol? It's the last thing in the world I wanted to happen to her. So I tried not to think about it. Just went along with the regular morning routine. Made myself some coffee. Read the newspapers. I wrote a check out to the gas company. Lieutenant, could you send out for some fried chicken? I'm awful hungry.
Sure. You know, you're not a bad kid, Brian. We know how these things are. Go ahead. Tell us about it.
I still had a key to the back door. So I waited in the dark outside the kitchen till Connie took a tray into Carol's guests. Then I let myself into Carol's bedroom to wait. I felt as though I were drowning in her perfume. She wore this dress our first night together. And here it hung, shed like a snake skin. And me next to it. So I waited through the laughter, the music, party sounds. I waited till almost 2:30.
Oh. Really, Brad.
I'm sorry that I frightened you. I didn't mean to. I thought I'd better stay out of sight until we were alone.
What a dull evening. You remember the Harrisons. I can't for the life of me understand why I ever invite them when Michael's away. It's just too much for one hostess. At least the Russells tried, but, well, can't be all bubbles, can it?
My letters and my phone calls. You never answered them. Why?
Why don't we talk tomorrow? I'm coming into town, and we'll have a wonderful lunch, okay? Oh, I am so tired. I just can't remember ever being this tired. Let's say 1 o'clock at McCardle's, okay? And, oh, would you do me a favor? Would you see the front door's locked before you leave? Good night.
First girl I ever tried to kiss was named Betty. She said I could kiss her if I could say Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Can you imagine how impossible that was? I asked my mama once why she never had a photo of the kids like you have of Deidre and Janie. Carol. Carol, I can't stand not being with you. Carol. Carol. Carol.
Dinner's here. Hot enough?
Thanks.
On this record, Eric, I'm unable to say his confession was anything but voluntary.
I agree, sir.
Who can therefore say that it's a violation of due process to deny counsel to a law student, to a man who had actually studied criminal law? I will therefore vote to uphold the conviction of the lower court and the sentence of death. Revolting as that sentence is to me personally. The ironic thing is that if Cubic had been totally uneducated, Or perhaps even had only a normal college education. The decision might have gone the other way. Might have been spared.
And hijinks are next on The Persuaders with Tony Curtis and Roger Moore on Nostalgia Television.